What's up, YouTube? Your boy Mr. Dank-stank back at you with another video. So, update. We are, well, I already opened it, so unfortunately it hasn't sprouted yet. But I'm guessing it might have been too moist in here, so I had drained some of the water out of here and put it back in the napkin, put it back in the bag, and I'm about to toss it back into a dark spot and see if it sprouts in tomorrow. If it doesn't sprout by tomorrow, I am going to just throw it in the soil, give it about 2 days, maybe 3 tops, see if it sprouts. If it doesn't sprout, then in the meantime I'm going to germinate photo periods. I'm not too sure which strain I'm gonna do yet, but when I decide, I will make another video and I'll update you guys on that as well. But for the meantime, I'm going to show you my girls. So just give me one split second and I'll be right. Okay, we're back. And I'm just gonna bring you to my girl, my lovely woman right here. She is the Hawaiian Rain auto flower strain. She is in week 8 or week 9 of flower. It says 11 to 12 weeks it would be done, but you know, you can't necessarily go off of what they say. You gotta usually go like a week or 2 after, so it may be like a 13 to 14 week strain. So right now she's just fattening up right now. Show you the undercarriage a little bit. So yeah, she's just starting to fatten up. And this area right here, all this area that has buds, was obviously the top. I low stress trained it. See if I can show you a main stem here, if I can find it. Buried in all this foliage. There's the main stem. Back there. Underneath this leaf right here. So I could just get it going. That's the main stem. And it's gonna go from the main cola to like right here. And then you're gonna have all these branches just branching off. Boom, 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 boom. We got these babies right here, moving right along. So I'm gonna probably have to chop this half obviously first. Let this grow. But then I'm also trying to see, this is just a test run right now, because this is my first auto ever. I usually just grow photo periods, so this is my first auto ever, other than these ones obviously, but this is my first one because this is obviously the oldest. But what I'm gonna see is, I obviously see people lollipop. People always lollipop, you know, get the lower branches so that they could focus more energy for the bud production and whatever, blah blah blah. But you know, for science, I am going to not defoliate. I mean, if I do defoliate, like I said, it's going to be very little, so very minimum. And then just basically trying to let it grow naturally. I do low stress train obviously, but other than that, I mean, just pretty much letting it go. So with that being said, you know, I do see these lower branches down here, you know, like this branch used to be like a branch, like, let me find a branch like how it used to be. Something crazy. See, some something like that. See how little and baby and miniature, like it's so small, and then out of nowhere it just grew to this. So there's a lot of those types of shoots being made that don't have any hairs on it, mind you, or actually it's starting to grow some, but I'm gonna let it go for the sake of science. I'm just gonna let it go. This one grew, that one grew, that one grew, this one grew, all these grew. So I'm just gonna let it grow. I'm just gonna keep feeding it its nutrients, you know, obviously. Feeding it more phosphorus and potassium than the nitrogen, but you know, but I'm just gonna see what happens. So that's that. And then this baby right here is a week and a half old. She's looking mighty good. She is getting her see if my phone wants to work with me. Her next pair of leaves. So her root system is going just well. Since that means that her root system is going well, as you can see, I watered her, but I try to water her at least an inch away. As you can tell, the dry spot right here, I missed a little bit over here, obviously. You know, a little spot right here, oops. But for the majority of the part, I try to keep it dry around, water it around it, so the roots have to, you know, like spread out, search for water. And build a better root system so it can uptake better nutrients. And then I have this one over here. I haven't watered it yet because it's still technically good. It doesn't need to be watered. As you can see, she is growing another pair. This baby over here is taking very, very slow. She's about almost a week, if not a week already, and she's barely getting her first set of true leaves. Doesn't need to be watered. She's been watered pretty well. And then I got another one I'm going to show you, but I have to open my other door to get to it, so just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. This is the one that my friend started, and then I had to basically take over. And from there, it pretty much grew. And it smells wonderful. It is very dense. It's very big. As you can see, I could palm it, and it's still bigger. It still goes down, as you can tell. These buds right here are starting to fatten up a little bit here. As you can see, I'm trying to bleed it dry of its nutrients before, you know, harvest time comes around. I'll say I give it like another 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna chop it. Maybe another week. But yeah, I'm gonna turn off the lights, and then I'm gonna show you what they look like with the trichome production. Right back. babies. And I'll bring you back up to another update for tomorrow on the seed for the cookie auto cake. We'll see if it's sprouted, and then I'll also make another update video today on my photo period on what strain I decided to pick, and I'll be back to you on that one. But for now, have a wonderful day.